Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
What the hell's this? I'm sticking out.
Oh,
How was that day, girl? Trying to let these people get the best of you.
I was having a rough day at work, and I think that just triggered me.
Girl, we gotta control these triggers because I like when Jamie be calm and ready.
And I'm usually like a uplifting person and things like that, but it's just I like to be mindful of everybody. Oh, nothing. I was
Okay.
like, yeah, nothing.
You look nice, you know.
Wait, I think we live.
Oh, are we? Hey.
Hold on, we
Do we
live.
have any views? I see a thumbs up. Anybody
Yeah.
here?
Am I back?
Oops, I turned the camera the other way.
All right, we're live. We're
Live.
live. We're
Do you know
live.
when people are in?
Well, let's just say, um, no, let me just say, not let's just say, I want
Right.
to thank you for being on Real World Radio podcast
Yes.
finally, um,
Yes.
because we were supposed to do this actually in person,
Mm-hmm.
and it was an event that just was so much going on, so it didn't happen. But I am
Mm-hmm.
grateful that you're here today because you have something going on that you're putting together. Um, for the community, for the children in our community. And I think it's
Mm-hmm.
really important that um, a lot of us start focusing more on helping bring these children up and not saying like we have to raise them, but at
Mm-hmm.
least give them a space and a safe a safe space like what you're trying to provide, which we'll get into that in a second.
Mm-hmm.
But give them a space where they feel like they can go and either talk to somebody or have like activities to do and things.
Mm-hmm.
When I was younger, I remember the Boys and Girls Club,
Yes.
and I did not know about
I
that
love it.
until one of my school, like one of the girls from my school, was going there because I had nowhere to go after school. I was in the street,
Mm-hmm.
and she went there, and they were playing like um, Connect Four and
Yes.
like
Monopoly.
dodgeball and all this
Mm-hmm.
stuff, and I'm like, oh shoot. But I
Mm-hmm.
never seen anything again like that. That was free.
Right.
Anyway,
Free.
so
That's the word, free.
free. Because
That's one of my goals.
a lot of us, because I'm a single mom or just parents in general,
Mm-hmm.
we don't have that money to really put kids in our after school programs and get them the uniforms because cheerleading, you got to pay for it.
Mm-hmm.
You got to pay for the
Mm-hmm.
uniforms. You got to pay for them to go wherever they're going to go cheer, right?
Competition. Yeah.
Football, you got to pay
Right.
for,
I'm a football mom, so I know.
right?
So I
So
know.
basketball, same thing. You got to pay. Swimming, you got to
Mm-hmm.
pay. Everything is like you got to pay. Karate, you got to pay. You got to pay. You're actually now creating a space where you're creating a place where they don't have to worry about the financial aspect of everything.
Yes.
So let's talk
Yes.
about your Matherin Foundation.
Yes. Can you hear that heat in the background? It's so loud. Yeah,
It's all right. It's
so
real world radio.
right. The real is the real, Cuddy. So, just to introduce myself, my name is Judy, also known as Miss Mathurin, and I'm creating the Mathurin Foundation. I actually created it already. I'm actually working on everything now. But the mission of the Mathurin Foundation is to provide interactive events for children, women, and different families in various communities. Our goal is to basically open up not city, but five community centers, one in each borough and also in Long Island. We understand that these kids are bored and their faces are glued to the phones, right? And it's very important for our children to, like you spoke about, Jamie, get that new aspect, get that new interest. And you know, it's so crazy. It's not even new. It's new to them, but it's not new to us, right? Just like you said, growing up, I grew up in Brooklyn. It was nothing but after school programs and nosy neighbors and the bus driver. Like everybody looked out for everyone, but we always had somewhere to go, right? Somewhere to go where you can hang out with your friends and don't have to worry about your mother getting upset or your family members getting upset. They knew where to find us. These kids, they go outside and it's like it's just about a cell phone. You got to worry about the violence. You got to worry about just all kind of things. So for
Which
me,
is so
creating
big.
this space, it's say that again. I'm sorry.
Which is so big. The violence is like
Oh,
ridiculous.
it's like a mother's nightmare. I don't think anyone or any parent should have to go through anything horrific with kids. I come from, thank God, a background where my mom, she just loved me to an extent where I enjoy giving that same love to other kids, right? And you're the same way, Jamie. Like we love kids. That's why we're just
Baby,
like,
I know.
big love. We love kids, so why not create a space where they can come and hang out and have a good time and interact? Like everything is the cell phone. Say hello, say good morning. you know um Work on some type of something, creating something with their hands. It's like they don't know how to do basic stuff, and it's our
But you know
job.
what I heard? Just
What?
as a quick sidebar, I heard that they're not teaching script anymore in school.
I learned how to write script in third grade. They are not even teaching that anymore. Like
I
not
was
even
like,
fifth
dang,
grade. They took it right out. Now,
that's
how is
crazy.
that going to service our kids?
That's crazy. But honestly, we can't say, you know why? Because everything is technology now. Remember
Yeah,
the
but even with
Jetsons when we were
technology, it's
younger?
like,
All they did is press a button.
yeah, but think about it. Even with technology, I signed a document today requesting donations, for the event, and I still had to do an e-signature, and it
Yeah, but
wasn't one that.
now you could just type your name.
No, it wasn't the one that you can type, and they know which one does that. It was the one that you either use a
You
stylus or
scribbly
you use your
scribble.
actual finger and make it happen. And if you don't know how to curve those letters, come on. I just feel
You
like
know,
that's basic
they're
stuff.
gonna start curving some gang signs and shit on that.
Child, I hope not. I hope not.
The way
But
this
it's
world is
true,
going.
like basic stuff. Like you can be book smart, you can be, street smart, but I definitely feel like you need to be a combination of both. I feel like
I agree.
knowing the streets, right? Being smart in school, you could be able to, I feel like you'll be able to not really fit in, but you'll be able to thrive in different areas,
Yeah,
and I feel like with the Mathurin Foundation, that's something that I hope to accomplish. I really want to get children in the mind space of the adults around them. We're not being nasty. We're not being annoying. Everything is not cap, right? We really care about them and we really love them and we really want them to be exposed to all the amazing things that we grew up with. And even if we weren't able to do everything, we were at least able to do something. And I think even the little bit that we did get, I feel like the memories just last forever. You don't feel the same way? Like
yeah, I do.
just
I
being able
really
to
do.
think back the hot day outside, you turn on the fire hydrant, get the can, let the water go
I
higher.
wish. I
Uh,
miss those days. I
Now
miss when
you can.
everybody used to be outside playing,
Mhm.
blasting the music. Just
Yeah, but
I
then now
really
you
miss
get
that. That was
outside.
my favorite.
Which one? Blasting the music?
And being in the fire hydrant, running up and down the
Yes.
block, playing tag and
Yes.
manhunt and all that stuff. Yeah, I miss that. Ring
And
and
think
run.
about
Oh
it.
my god.
And think about it. You got on your jellies. You don't even got to take off your shoes. The water going right through your jellies. So after you get wet, you still cute. So it was so much fun. It's like those days are gone, but it's like we have so much more to create, so much more, if that makes any sense.
No, we do. And we have to do it together because you
Yes.
can't do it by yourself. Hence
No
why you
way.
created the foundation. Can you tell people where they can actually help sponsor or donate to your foundation for the children?
Yes. So on my Facebook, which is Judy Amanda, I have a link up. I also have my Instagram, which is Amazing Me Styles. I also have the Mathurin Foundation Instagram, where you can click on the link and you can make a donation to the Mathurin Foundation. So we're requesting $20,000 $10,000 of that 20 is going to go to scholarships for 5 student athletes. We just spoke about that earlier on in the live, Jamie, how expensive it is for parents to be able to buy their children protective uh, sports gear for sports, right? We want
Or
our kids
even
to be
just
in everything.
uniforms,
Huh?
cheerleading uniform, even
Yes,
cheerleading
anything,
uniforms,
any
karate
extracurricular
uniforms.
activity.
Yeah,
Yes. So I'm gonna drop a link soon where parents can register their children to actually um register to be picked, right? To be one of the scholars. And there's a small piece at the bottom of the registration where the child has to just write what they love most about sports. And I think that that should be very simple if it's a child that's really involved like that. Um, yeah, so the scholarship fund is open to children ages 7 and up, right? And it's really just about, like I said, writing what they love so much about sports. And more than likely, I believe we're having an event at the end of this month. It's going to be January 27th. I'm still looking for a space. the youth.
I I would like to actually offer, because I did go to one of your events to help,
Mhm.
raise money for the thing, but I want to donate 5 basketballs and 5 footballs to
That's
the
dope.
children. Okay, as part as for Real World Radio podcast on
Yes.
behalf of Jay Perez. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna actually make sure I have that in before the end of January.
I appreciate that. Oh my
So
gosh. And I actually had someone donate earlier. I believe it's helmets, sports gear,
I love it.
mouthpieces. So I have to like go through all of that stuff. And yeah, I'm so excited. That is dope because yes, I want to do the monetary part, right? To be able to give the children a check for Dick's Sporting Goods, right? But also to give them a check for school supplies, right? Maybe they need a laptop, maybe they need an iPad.
Yeah,
These are things that are needed, for our kids to thrive in school. And, unfortunately, a lot of children don't have everything because the parents don't have it. Everything is expensive. And
it's
even the
really
parents
hard.
that you think have it don't have it.
Right.
Times are difficult, gas is going up, food is expensive, and I feel like it's our job as the community to support the community. So,
I agree.
obviously, our goal is to move forward and get grants and scholarships and sponsorships and things of that nature, but we have to start somewhere. So, we're
Right.
excited for that. We're excited for the start because it's only the start. We're only going to get bigger, and it's for the kids, it's for the women, it's for the men, it's for the families, right?
For the
So
parents,
each,
right? It's for the hardworking
yes,
individuals. We all pay
yes.
taxes. Most of us have kids,
Hmm.
nieces, nephews, grandchildren, and
Godchildren,
my godchildren. And
yes.
all of this can definitely help. And
Hmm.
it inspires me because I'm really big on the community,
Hmm.
especially when it comes to the children.
Yes,
As, as
you had an
thank you,
amazing event recently, your toy drive. You
thank
have
you.
an annual toy drive. You have it during the holidays, right?
I do. This was my third year doing a Christmas toy drive,
Mm.
and giveaway and stuff. And I've been doing it in South Jamaica because I'm from Jamaica, Queens. But
Right.
I'm hoping to expand it to be in every borough. Every year, go to a
Hmm.
different borough, different community,
Yes, I like that.
and just provide more and more. You know,
Yes, it's gonna grow. I would love that. But we're gonna collaborate
of course.
because anything for the kids, I honestly, when I attended your toy drive, I knew it was gonna be amazing because that's what you do. And yeah, like just seeing the kids fighting over the little things. Everybody got their toy. Let's be clear.
They made
Everyone gets
s'mores.
a
I had hot
toy.
chocolate,
Oh my gosh,
donuts,
the food was
cookies,
good. It was
toys.
nice.
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
very nice, and it was the perfect way to prepare for the holidays and really get into the Christmas spirit and just to see the smile on the kid's face. I know you gave me a gift for promise, which is my
yeah.
little one. And I'll be honest with you, I didn't give it to her that night. And the reason why I didn't give it to her is because I really just didn't want to deal with all the excitement of the excitement of the excitement. So
Right.
I did wrap it. I put a
Mhm.
bow on it. I put it was from you in, your podcast. And
Mm.
she opened it on Christmas morning. I do have a video somewhere. I gotta send it to you. But she was hyped with her other 30 million toys. But it was nice. Like this
I'm
year, I didn't
glad.
overdo it with the gifts. And the ones that she did get from other people, I thought it was just like perfect because she was able to get, like toys in different areas, a doll, a kitchen, not all the same thing, 30,000 dolls. And it was really nice. It was nice. She loved
And
the
it
gift.
helps the
So thank you.
parents
Yes,
because we work hard.
too
You know, I
hard.
have I have I have one child, and
Mm-hmm.
he's 17, and he didn't want nothing for Christmas.
Child, he
And
need to
I'm
come
like,
stay with
what?
me.
I still bought him stuff, and I'm just like,
Right.
he's so humble, but it's like, you want to be able to provide and just see that smile
Mm-hmm.
on that, on their face that day and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm glad and I'm grateful for everybody that even helped contribute to making that
It was
happen
good. It was a good
because
event.
the parents were grateful. The
Yes.
parents, I feel like, because I spoke with all the parents that came out,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they were more grateful than the children because it
Listen.
really helped them. And a lot of them came from the Bronx. They came from Brooklyn.
Mm-hmm.
They were lined up outside, and we had a late
Right.
start.
That's
And I,
nice.
and I just felt so like, oh my God, it made me feel wholesome. And
Mm-hmm.
I love that feeling. When I give back,
Mm-hmm.
that 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 actually satisfies my soul. Because
I agree with that
I
1,000%.
feel like I'm here on this earth to help. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And I don't have it all together. I'm definitely struggling and go through my shit, but that doesn't stop me from giving. I'll give
Right.
people the coat off of my back, which I've
Right.
done
Food on the table,
recently.
honey.
Right. And,
Yes.
I'm like, I'll figure it out. Don't worry about me. I'm grateful I have a job, and
Right.
I'm still able to put a roof over my head. And those are like real main necessities. So anything I can do to help somebody and make them feel better, or whether if it's a coat or a
Mm-hmm.
toy or food,
Yes.
I'm gonna
Food
do
for
it.
sure.
Right? I'm gonna
I love
definitely
it.
do it.
And I remember growing up Christmas time. I remember my mom not even having a lot. I remember her just providing whatever that meant. She did it, right? Like the one board game, the one doll from the discount store, the one dress for Sunday
Remember,
school.
yo, I'm old school. Well, I mean, you're old school too, but remember those plastic dolls that they had the eyelids that look
Yes,
like this?
when you put it back and then it come forward. Those dolls served their purpose,
They
right?
did, which was
And we
actually for
played
no
with them.
reason. Fake teeth
Yeah.
and all of that.
Yeah,
But you
like,
have
but
to
that's
like
what I mean.
twist.
Like, we had so much that these kids will probably look at like, oh, what the hell is that? But the
Man,
little bit
listen.
that my mom was able to provide, it was enough for me. And I never even knew that she was struggling. I never even knew that she was having hard times. And I feel like you see how you said the parents, they seem more appreciative. They were more happier than the kids because we do everything as parents to make sure our children don't go through that hard, struggling, suffering part if they don't have to, right? But then
Right.
if we're going through it as parents, we also sometimes we hide it from them because that's a form of our natural protection. And they don't know and what it takes to produce, the things that they want. That's why I don't break my neck
Now I'm
around
gonna
Christmas
ask you
time.
because I know we had this conversation before too. I'm transparent with my son. I
Hmm.
let him know I don't have it. And I
Right.
remember when he was like 4 years old, 4 years old, telling people, "Oh, we had to take the bus today because my mom's car got towed." Like, yeah, my car got towed,
Kids
or,
gonna tell the truth.
or the cable got cut off because my mother couldn't pay the bill. Yes,
Right,
it happens, Jamal. Like
right,
yes, it's real life. Like I
right.
go through things, and things
Hmm.
like this can happen. Don't ever think I'm superwoman, even though I portray to be superwoman.
Right.
And I will always make sure that you're okay because at the end of the day, that's a mom's job, a father's job is to make sure
Yeah.
their kids are okay. But I try to be as transparent. So, do you feel like not telling your kids and keeping that I got it attitude is the way that we should be handling our kids now, especially with all the social media and how
Mm.
everything is just freely out there?
Well, no. First of all, my kids somewhere in the background losing their mind right now. So no. I'm a firm believer that sometimes it's good for your children to go through the struggle with you because they start to value and appreciate the things that you do for them. Like I never act like I have it like that because even if I have it like that, I don't ever want them to think that all of it is for them, right? You know, they seeing all these things on social media, all the bling this and card that and diamond this and diamond that, and they get caught up in that and they kids will expect you to deliver as parents, you know? I don't like that. Like when my children's dad was murdered, um, that was a hard time for us. And unfortunately, they went from Coogee sweaters to Marshalls, Target. That just became our life. And I wasn't embarrassed about it because I was still cute
Girl,
and
I wear Gucci
my
and
bills
Fashion
were
Nova
paid.
together.
Yeah, my bills are paid. I was still cute. And my kids, they just had to understand that. I know it was a hard period for them, but you know, it's not like I didn't do anything. I did the best I could with what I had, and they were okay with that because they understood what was happening. Now, once I started back working and, you know, getting back into my flow, then they started to get more. But us going through that struggling period, I feel like it was important for them to go through it with me because the expectations were what they were, which was actually none. Like if mommy bought us, if it's Friday and we eat pizza, they hype. Not
Right.
saying that we couldn't eat, but just saying it in a way like they started to appreciate the small things. You know, oh, it's Saturday. You cooking, mom? Nah, let's order some Chinese food. Chinese food? What? So you know they
Mhm.
I'm laughing because I can remember it like yesterday. Like they really just was like hyped for that. And I
Mhm.
feel like a lot of parents they act like they have it, and that's why some of these kids are out here stealing and robbing old people and doing all kind of madness. It's like, no, who raised you?
I just think that we have to like be there for the youth right now, like
Yes,
10 times more than we were back when we were growing up. It's
yes,
so needed. It's a lot of people are going in the wrong direction.
yes,
I know things change every decade. Things change, right? Different generations and stuff like that. But we still have to instill value and empathy and
yes,
compassion for people because a lot of
yes.
people get caught with the manipulation tactics or the gaslighting.
Mhm.
And there's too many narcissists being created now. You know what I mean? It's just
Yeah,
like we don't have to live like that.
right.
Um, and being there, this community that we're forming
Mhm.
together, you
Right,
know, your foundation, whatever I'm doing, and so on and so forth,
right.
we can definitely make a change, even if it's a very small impact. You know what I mean?
Right. But it starts so small. It doesn't stay like that. Look at my women's workshops. Like I remember when it was just like five, six women. Now we're
Mhm,
like busting through 50. Like most of what is being created is needed. Most
mhm.
of what we do is needed. It's just people don't know where to start. But see, that's the trick about life is you just actually have to start. Because when you
Right.
start and your intentions are good, the universe hears you and things just start aligning itself. You start seeing people coming out the woodworks like, hey, I saw you do this, I saw you do that. How do you feel about collaborating? I literally have one, two, three, four. I literally have four events coming up within the next month and a half because people have reached out to me to collaborate. Yes, girl.
Good. Yeah.
I'm
Mhm.
excited because you know what? Like I said, the foundation, it's the events for the kids, the women, and it's also for the families, which is including the men. So each event that's coming up has something for each genre. So, you know, the kids get to have their time, the women get to have our time, and then the families, including the men, they get to come out and chill with us like a nice little fun night, date night kind of thing. So it's going to be nice. It's going to be amazing. So you guys look out for that. It's
Look
going to
out
be
for it.
amazing.
But before we end the live, because I know it's coming to time, let them know about the event that you're having, the upcoming event that's coming
Mhm.
January
January 27th. Yes.
20th. Thank you.
Yes. So January 27th, the Mathurin Foundation is going to host our first kids interactive event. There's going to be at least 5 to 7 stations. I haven't gotten a location yet, but it's coming. This week I should have a location. And the hours should be in between 2 to 6. It's going to be a 4 hour event. I will let everyone know because I'm going to update the flyer and push it out there. And we're going to just like spread it around. It's a free event for kids. And yeah, it's going to be 5 to 6 stations. So what are the stations? They're going to be photography, there'll be fashion, there'll be a gaming center, there'll be a sports center, right? They may even be a cooking center, a digital tech center. So basically the goal is to create activities that can actually lead to skills, hands-on skills, to where it can fuel something within these children to make them say, well, shoot, I like that photography thing the other day that I did at the event for the kids. So, maybe I want to get into photography, Mom, for Christmas. Can I get a camera? Right? You see how the requests start to change, Instead of our kids sitting around playing video games all day, maybe they can learn how to create a video game, right? Some kids they want to do sports, but they don't understand the level of training. Maybe there'll be someone there teaching 10 to 15-minute training workout just to make them see that you got to be ready for this. So it's going to be exciting. I'm still looking for volunteers. I'm looking for people to help set up and break down the event. Um, I'm definitely looking for people to serve food because kids they gotta have their sliders and their fries and their cheeseburgers. So adults do not be coming looking for no shrimp because this event is for the kids. This is
Mhm.
not seafood boil night. This is all for the kids. Everything that they like and love will be at this event, and it's going to be a wonderful event. I'm going to have wonderful sponsors, wonderful collaborators. Jamie, I know you're going to be there as well.
You already
We're
know.
also doing a raffle. The
Right.
raffle will be funds that's going back to the kids into the foundation to plan their next event. And the raffle will consist of like gaming cards, educational material, crafty stuff. Oh, speaking of craft, we probably even have like a arts and crafts center, maybe a poetry center combination kind of thing. I had someone reach out to me the other day about crocheting. Listen, listen, my children, I sold all of their blankets. I crocheted all of their blankets and they still have it. Even my sons, 28 years later, we still have a crocheted blanket. And they showed it to me the other day in my son's closet. So, yeah, listen, when you learn skills young, you'll be surprised where it gets you. But
Absolutely.
listen, Jamie, we have a lot of work to do, but I'm ready if you are.
I
The
am ready.
Management Foundation, we're excited to collaborate with businesses that are ready to give back to our communities. And yeah, let's get this. It doesn't
Let's
stop. It only
let's
gets
get
bigger.
it. That's
Let's
January
get it.
27th.
January 27th, bring those babies out, let them have fun, enjoy themselves. And I have lots of surprises. I'm not telling you guys what they are, though.
But you
Yeah,
better
you
tell
guys
me.
too good. Yeah, I'm definitely going to tell you. I'm definitely going to tell you.
Off the air, off the air. Now, but I do want to thank you for coming on live.
Yes.
It's a long time coming because I know that we definitely were supposed to talk about this, and I just thank
Mhm.
you for doing what you're doing for the youth and for the
Yes. Thank
parents
you.
in our community because we have to do this together, and,
Yes.
and I'm here
Leave
for
it
it,
and
and I know a lot
necessary.
of us are here for it. So keep
Yes.
doing what you're doing. January 27th. People follow Judy on her Facebook. Say your it's Amanda. It's Judy
So my
Amanda, right?
Facebook is Judy Amanda. I'm about to get everything in sync, but the Facebook is Judy Amanda, Instagram, the Mathurin Foundation, and Amazing Styles. Big things ahead, guys. All I need is for the parents, the godparents, the grandparents, the aunties, the uncles. I need all the adults to come out and
The
support our kids in our
neighbors,
communities. Yes. Let's make it
everybody.
happen.
All
Thank you,
right. Thank you
guys.
so much. And I'll see you soon. And
Very
everybody,
soon.
tune into Real World Radio podcast live every Friday starting February the 3rd.
Sounds good to me. Yay.
Okay.
Bye, guys. So good, Jamie.